The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolute.
Kubo! It's Van Basten! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. Baresi. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He went for the curler. That has not gone well. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Neymar. Celtic upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram gets across to intercept that. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. That's good vision. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! Oh, it's there! You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now, take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Adams cuts it out. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Zanetti. Out towards the flank. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's under a lot of pressure there. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a throw. Kimmich. Oh, that's a key interception. Defending was strong and firm. It's Van Basten! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great skill, that's nice. Now it's Kubo. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely aimed pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Played back in. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Raul. Not the most accurate pass. Raul! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Can he get on the end of this? Van Basten. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Knocks it into space. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Looking for a runner. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
And this is Van Basten. Knocks it into space. And he's cut it out. Thuram. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Foden. Good read, needed to be. Thuram. For Van Basten. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. He's looking wide. Neymar. Now, who's going to be first to this? Pass somewhat off target. Foden. Has a shot! Superb from Foden! About as smooth as it gets! And Al Hilal are in front. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Al Hilal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Nicely weighted ball. And claimed it back swiftly. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blank.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Crosses it in. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! Rijkaard. Çalhanoğlu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quite...
Yamal! No way through there. Can he finish? It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command...
Foden! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Yamal is onto this. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's made its way to him. Yamal, this is promising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's great chance! Yes, it's there! Back to within one! Interesting! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that.
He's having a go! And again the keeper stands strong. Al Hilal have their second corner now. Neymar goes short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's picked it up out wide. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. He is through here! Dumfries did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 9, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Mohamed Salah.
Oh, super find. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Neymar. And it's been played through. Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Coming on the field.
Al Hilal have their third corner.
Messi.
Rummenigge! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Rummenigge really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision.
There will be
Messi.
5 minutes added time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Good ball, good take. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Neymar.
So there's going to be another change
Coming on
here.
to replace him
Neymar
is
taking his leave here,
number 10,
having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Casillas claims comfortably. And that's that.